Okay, problem 4, they give you a function f of x, and they want you to show using quote-unquote analytical methods that f is 1 to 1. And what does that mean? Well, there are different definitions that you can find for a 1-to-1 function, but the best one, as far as I can tell, is to ask a question. So for example, for this function, this could be y equals x squared. Is there a horizontal line that intersects the graph at 2 points? And the answer is yes. There's any number of horizontal lines that intersect the graph twice. In that case, it's not 1 to 1. But this one turns out to be 1 to 1 because any horizontal line you might draw intersects it only once. Same thing here. And so the other way of putting it is, as you can see from this, if the slope is always greater than 0 or less than 0, it's 1 to 1. And the exception is the slope can occasionally be 0, so maybe greater than or equal to 0 or less than equal to 0, as long as the slope is 0 at no more than one point. So it can't be 0 at 2 adjacent points on the x-axis. Okay, so 1-to-1 function. What's the slope of this function? It's simply negative 3x squared minus 1. And you can see that no matter what you plug in for x, it's going to be a negative number. With one exception, it will equal 0 at one point, and that would be, I think, the square root of 1/3, because then you'd get negative 3. Oh, excuse me. No, it's always going to be negative. So never mind. So the slope is always negative, and therefore it's a 1-to-1 function.